Hello, beautiful people, and welcome to Tea and Tarot Time with Julie. Get yourself a cup of tea, cup of coffee. I've got a black decaf coffee here. Get your feet up, get yourself comfy. Let's find out what's going on for the collective, and these are what messages are important for you to know right now. And this is for all signs, doesn't matter what sign you are. It's not time stamped, it's not per sign, it's for the collective. It's for everybody. Okay, with me, Julie Poole. I am here to nourish your life and feed your soul. And I hope you enjoy these readings. And if you do, you know what to do. Give it a like, give it a share. If you feel drawn, do please think about subscribing. It's completely free, you know. All right, my beautiful people, let's have a look then what's going on. Let's bring the camera down. And this is for this next week or so. I'm always a bit fluid with the timings of these things. Okay, that was the Tree of Life popping out. Okay, so this is for the second week of June, but I want you to just allow it to be a little bit fluid. Okay, all right, the Tree of Life is beautiful, beautiful. How's your week been, by the way? Any good? How are you getting on? Okay, we've got the High Priestess with the Four of Wands. It's all about home and stability and listening to that higher self. Okay, let's find out some more. We've got the Four of Cups. Center of the reading, your Two of Wands with the Sun. Ooh, ooh. Okay, let's find out some more. We've got the Palace of Coins with the Nine of Cups. Blimey, this is looking very good, very good. With the Palace of Wands. Okay, we've got two palaces and that Four of Wands. All right, let me explain. Come closer. Okay, palaces. I've only ever seen the palaces in this particular deck. Okay, and this particular deck is called the Tarot of Dreams by Marchetti. All the cards I use are linked below. Okay, along with the links to my website and books and all of that bump. Go and have a little look. Check it out. All right, now let me come up here and talk to you about these palaces. Okay, the palaces, there's one for each of the four suits, and it's where the king and the queen live and where the knights guard, and it's all about your environment. Okay, so it's the place where you live or work. It's your neighborhood, your community, your home. It's all about, am I in the right place for me, and does that place give me what I want it to give me? So the Palace of Coins, very beautiful. All of these palaces are beautiful, opulent, luxurious, fabulous. Okay, the Palace of Coins, notice that we've got the beautiful palace and then surrounded by nature and animals, plants, and it's just beautiful. And then the Palace of Wands is surrounded by this empowering, fiery, impassioned, enthusiastic, energized place. So we're wanting to get into a place where we feel empowered, wherever we live, wherever we work, wherever we are, where we feel we've got a voice, where we feel we can think about what the King and Queen of Wands do when they live in that palace. These are dynamic, determined people who decide they want something and they go and get it. And the Palace of Coins is where the King and Queen of Coins live, and that's all about the dollar, the money, the grounding, the security, the stability. And that's what we're wanting. This is a beautiful balance. Now, when we put it with the Four of Wands, which is all about home, upgrades, improvements, moving home, getting married, getting a mortgage, improving the current home you have or moving to a better home, coupled with these two, which is all about your environment, there is a very strong emphasis for this next week about your environment. Okay, so let's have a look at it some more. So the center of your reading, the Two of Wands. Now, this is all about a new door opening, the world opening up. The new doors opening, I kind of hear that the automated voice they have in an elevator and a lift, you know, doors opening, doors closing. Right, the doors are opening. So whatever you've been waiting for, the doors are opening now. If you've been waiting for that right job, if you've been waiting for that home, if you've been waiting for that proposal, whatever it is for you, the doors are opening. But it does mean stepping out your comfort zone and doing it different. That's the whole point of a new door is being shown to you. You know, we look at this card you'll see there's one path and two doors. There used to be one door at the end of that path, and now there's two. Okay, so we can kind of go this way, we can go that way. Which way do we want to go? But we want to do it differently. If we do what we've always done, we're going to get what we've always got. Yeah. Okay, so we're doing it differently. Now, when we step out of our comfort zone to do it a little bit differently, it can be a little bit uncomfortable. But this is something that you really want. I mean, look at this. Underneath this Two of Wands is the Nine of Cups. This is your dream, your wish, your aspiration, something that you've been really wanting. So we are here going in a different direction towards something that we have manifested, we have created. So let's start at the beginning then with this Tree of Life. Again, I don't see this in every tarot deck. It's in a few, but it's in this one along with your palaces. Okay, so the Tree of Life in this deck represents, can't pick it up, every single thing that you need. Okay, let me get it to focus so you can have a look. See, okay, hold on, let's bring this one down. Come on, card. Right, there we go. You've got every number, right, 1 to 10. It's a 10 at the bottom. Okay, then you've got the page, P for page here. You've got the King and the Queen at the top, and then on the Knight in the middle, right? And then all of these gold bars with the Roman numerals, they represent every single major arcana card. So what this is saying is that you have everything now that you need. If you think about your life as a little toolbox, okay, you've got everything you need, right? You know, they're giving me this example of the toolbox, so let's stay with this for a minute, right? You move into your first home, you haven't got a screwdriver, you haven't got a spanner, you haven't got a hammer, you can't put a picture on the wall without a hammer, you can't put your flat back IKEA stuff together without a screwdriver. So you end up buying these little pieces and you start off with the odd bit and then you get more and more until you need a toolbox to put them all in. And then over time you build up this toolbox where you will now have everything you need. And that's basically what that card is saying. You've now got everything you need. So what do you want to create? What do you want to be? Who do you want to be? All right, so you're in this very empowered, my life, I'm creating it. What am I creating? I am free to create it. Okay, so Four of Cups is underneath it. This is a card of stagnancy, of boredom, of disillusionment. Now, I like this card. A lot of people don't. I like it because if your life is absolutely charmed and perfect, you're not in this energy. All right, I've got the perfect home, the perfect relationship, the perfect health, the perfect job, the perfect money. Most of us don't have anything like perfect, okay? Does perfect even exist? Well, it helps us to look at what isn't so good so that we can say, that's not so good. It's all right. But I would like it to be more. I'd like it to be more enriched, more fulfilled. I'd like to have a job that I look forward to going into. I'd like to feel really appreciated by my partner, my friends, whatever it is you want. When we look at what is stale, stuck, stagnant, is kind of, well, it might have been all right before, but now it's got a bit flat. Then we can either go into a bit of a funk and a bit of a woe is me, and sort of get stuck there, or we use it to motivate ourselves to say, right, I'm going to sort this out, I'm going to have something better. So I'm wanting this Palace of Coins. Now the Palace of Coins, money, security, grounded, beautiful, it is in balance. So I want balance, I want it all. Right? This isn't greedy. This is saying, yeah, well, it's wonderful to have a great job and all the money, but if I'm always exhausted and I can't see my family and I'm always too busy, then that's not so good. Okay, so I want it to be balanced. I want my life to come into harmony and balance, and I want it to be beautiful. Now, I was watching Willow Grace Astrology earlier. All right, Patricia Tate, she's lovely. I'm going to bring her on in a couple of weeks, all right? We're going to have a chat about the collective energy, astrologically and tarot. But she was saying something about Venus moving into somewhere. I didn't catch it all. I'm going to get it later. But when we've got this energy of Venus really coming in strong, it's all about, I want a beautiful life. And that's what that Four of Cups is about. What's stale, what's stagnant, what's a bit flat, what's a bit ugly, what can I change? Right. So I'm stepping into making those changes, opening a new door, and I'm listening to the guidance of my higher self. The High Priestess is here. This is about my hidden feelings, my intuition, my instincts, my gut, my hunches, all of that. Really listening to that, because I want to create something here, and this is a creating card that has meaning and fulfilling and empowered. Look at the power in this row. So we've got the Four of Wands, the Sun, and the Palace of Wands. Power, 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 empowered, being empowered. Now, the Four of Wands is home, family. It is security, stability. It's a very solid foundation. So the Four of Wands always is a very positive card that talks about improvements and upgrades. So if I've got a great job, I'm getting a better one. I'm getting a pay rise. I'm getting a promotion. If I've got my own business, I'm having, new clients coming in. It's always taking your life to the next level. If I'm engaged, I'm now getting married. If I've got a boyfriend, now we're moving in together. It's that kind of, let's take it to the next level. Now, this is very positive. When the Sun is underneath or next to any card, it is confirming that this is a good shift, a good move. All right. So this upgrade, this improvement that's already good, is even better with the Sun shining on it. So this is a very positive shift. If you've been waiting for a mortgage, for a loan, if you've been waiting to move house, sell house, if you've been waiting for any of that, this is when it all really starts to move together. This is the dream. This is the focus. And I am now creating my environment, my home or my place where I feel excited, passionate, enthusiastic, energized. So if you've been feeling like your get up and go has got up and gone, the energy is starting to flow back in now. And that can be part of that Four of Cups. People suffering with fatigue and exhaustion. We are getting into balance. All right. So we're wanting that balance. We've got the dream, we've got the goal, and we're working towards it. This is a fantastic week. Really, really good. Okay. Anything else? I don't need to clarify anything, but they would like me to take a unicorn card, an angel card, and an affirmation for you. Okay, so these are the unicorn cards, the magic of the unicorns. I love these cards. The energy's fabulous. Fabulous. Okay. Alrighty. Listen to your heart. Awaken psychic abilities. Time is... Hang on, tune into the infinite. Couldn't read it myself there on the screen. Tune into the infinite. All right, infinite. No limits. It's infinite. It is unlimited. Okay? So, listen to your heart. See, we've got the High Priestess there. We're listening to the heart, the soul, the inner feelings, the inner being. We're listening to the heart and we're letting the heart guide you. Awaken those psychic abilities. The High Priestess is saying, look, we're all psychic, okay? We are all psychic. It's just that some of us have learned to listen to it and develop it, and some of us have learned to shut it down. But we're all born psychic, I promise you. You look at any 2-year-old, 3-year-old with their imaginary friends and their sensing of energy. We all are born that way. It's time to awaken your psychic gifts. Listening to your heart is the first step, okay? Right, let's see what the angels want to add. Let's pop that one by there. Okay. Message from the angels for my collective, please. This is the Oracle of the Angels. Just one, please. One card. Okay. Right. Oh, nice. Receptivity. You are being asked to be open to receive. 31, another 4. Right, so we've got 2 4s on the table now. We've got another 4. Okay. Fours are our foundation. So you're in this energy of your wish fulfilled, of you listening to your heart, of you moving into your empowerment. Now we want to be open to receive, either receive the messages, the information, to receive the guidance, or to receive what we are asking for in that goal, that mortgage, that proposal, that better job, that income increase. Be open to receive, okay? Your higher self is leading this. You just need to be open to receive, okay? Let's get you an affirmation card. Okay. So, these are the everyday spirit guide affirmation cards, and we have change. Make space for the new. Change is coming. Allow change to unfold. It's a number one. Leadership, the beginnings, the aces. Change is here. Every reading that I've done for June has all been about it's time, it's coming, it's here now. Let's get on with it. Are you ready? That change is here. For those of you that want it, the time is now. Okay? Alrighty. I don't have any of my own affirmation cards to give you because I gave them all away at the event, so I'm waiting for my new decks to arrive. So in the meantime, I am going to wish you, as always, a huge amount of love and blessings, and thank you so much for being here. I will be back next week with your money and career readings for each of the 12 signs, so keep an eye out for those, and I will see you again soon. Thank you for joining me. Have an incredible weekend, a beautiful week, and I'll see you soon. Lots of love. Bye.